The Kingdom of Britain has been formed. Our grandfather, the late great King Iulus the Beautiful, who died recently at the age of 75, has left us his kingdom. We are King Victorius of Britannia, 22 years old, married to our genius pretty cousin who is about to give us a baby. We are not liked by our kingdom. Jesus Christ, we have a lot of prowess. Oh yeah, we've got the Warhammer of 40k, haven't we? So, problems. First things first, we were the Duke of Orleans, which means we kind of need to do something with Orleans. Because we are well over our domain limit. And we're not going to get that up by flipping her to domain, because she'd only give us 5, because I think it rounds down. And 5 is on top of what she's already giving us for assist. Because already getting 2 from her is not going to trigger us over a point when we get another domain. So, we need to give some stuff away. Now, I do think we set up the Duke of Orleans. The issue we've got is, and it's worth remembering, is we have been excommunicated, which means nobody frickin' likes us. And a whole bunch of our new subjects in Britain don't like us because they didn't want us to be their ruler anyway. So if we have a look at our council, for example, we will find that literally everyone hates us. English kings holding lands in France. I'm sure this is going to result in some drawn-out wars or anything. Well, quite. Really do with a spy master who doesn't hate us. This in itself may prove problematic. Because everyone fucking hates us. Give it to the church for recommunication. If only it worked that way. If only it worked that way. You saw a green number somewhere. There are not a lot of green numbers in our kingdom. Can't you indulgence? Probably. Let's see if we can do it. Hey, arsehole. No, because he doesn't like us. Get the Pope, New Orleans. Do we know what we've done to be excommunicated? That's a good question. No. Don't seem to have done anything that evil. Yeah, I mean, basically the Pope's excommunicated us for no fucking reason. I mean, we really need to unexcommunicate ourselves. I don't think we've got anything the Pope wants in terms of an artifact. Gift him a carpet. I mean, it's tempting. Right, first things first. Are we carrying the thing that helps us not get murdered? Because I feel like this might be a good time to be carrying it around. Where is it? Going to equip that because we are going to need to do some hostile schemes. Now, which one of these helps me stop getting murdered? Because there's definitely something that stops me getting murdered. Maybe it's a Royal Court one? Yes, it is. Let's get that in place. Do we give the Pope some territory? I mean, we could go on a pilgrimage. Give him bad territory. Well, yeah, but... does that make the Pope our vassal? I think it... No, because papacy counts as a kingdom. So the territory will become part of the Pope's territory. Like, it's the quickest and easiest way to get unexcommunicated. Take Avignon and give it to the Pope. I mean, yeah, we'd have to attack these fools then. Said Pope remains independent. Yeah, exactly. Grab something in Ireland. I kind of feel like we don't want... Right, first things first, we really need a... Have we got any... Oh, where are the ladies at? Can we marry you to someone who generally doesn't hate us? How old are you? 58? No, that's too old. 56. Cassius. It's a content coward. Content is really useful for us. Cassius. Congrats, my friend. It's Brest yours. It might be good to place to start the papacy. I mean, we could finish Pope for the win. We could just set Pope up over here somewhere. Right, Duke Cassius. good buddy. I would very much like you. Fuck me. Is there any way we can get that dude on side? He'd lose 40 for a seat on the council. You basically gain 50 if we put him on the council. He sounds nice. He sounds really nice. I mean, we could give him leads. How old is he? $35. He's going to be around for a while. And we're still one over anyway. We're keeping hold of Eberacum. So we could give him leads. How much would he like us if we... I don't have any French holiday destinations left. We've given them all away. I mean, we get 31 just off of gifting him. Have a tribal holding we can give him. No, we could sway him now. He's got a regent. Dude, get rid of your regent. You're a grown man. Could lower his taxes. Let's lower his taxes. And then, yeah, he should tick up naturally beyond that. I think we might get away with that. Give him Favour of a Lady. I mean, get 4 opinion if we gave him the Strathclydian War Banner. He's 9 off of Lucky Falcon Gov. And 5 off of Favour of a Lady. Puts a gratitude hook on him. I think we're okay. I think if we sway him as well. Because he's young. He's a good person to have on our side. Strathclyde Warbanner does feel quite RP. Should we give him that anyway? Because we're not really going to be using it. Welcome briefly, random deal fan. Go have some sleep. Right, we're working on him now. That's fine. Steward is going to be Duke Uther. He'll tick up over time. Marshal. Going to be El Quintus, isn't it? Increase control in somewhere that needs control increased. Temesia. Convert faith there. That's the guy we kind of need to like us. And if we can get rid of the excommunication... That'll knock 20 off of that. Short reign is minus 20, that'll tick down. So that's going to drop into minus 40. So he will like us over time. You should be on domestic affairs, even though you fucking hate me. Actually, we can deal with him. Because shouldn't he be... No, he shouldn't be. We'll keep him separate. He has crimes I can pardon him for. Let's pardon him for his crimes. Because that puts us on a minus 15 with him, which is good. Pilgrimage might be a good idea. Yeah, we might want a pilgrimage. We can afford it. We need to remember not to create local nobles as well, because the other thing is we're trying to get towards hostility here, and this is pretty tightly run at the moment. A bit of murder is going to help with that, though. I think we give leads to someone temporarily. You're betrothed to my nephew. How about we unbetroth you? You won't come to my court. Be like that then, sister dear. Any noble prisoners we could try... We haven't got any prisoners. Do we go stewardship and get likeable positions of power and large levies and then flip to intrigue? Or should we go intrigue first? I feel like we should go intrigue first. Going to be some people trying to kill us. Diplo for Grim Thrall and Thoughtful. Yeah, we can get them later though. I still feel like not getting murdered is our priority right now. I think that's our biggest risk, is murder. So we could go natural dread. Why is our biggest risk murder? Because... if I pull up... Where's my vassal list? My vassals there. They really fucking hate me. So yeah, I do think this might be a dread run. Let them hate me as long as they fear me. I mean, he's welcome to kick that off. And don't kill me, yeah. We probably just want to give leads to someone old. Sir, you are old and mad. Have you considered becoming The Count of Leeds. Sir, you're even older. Have you considered becoming a Count of Leeds? No, he really fucking hates me. We are quite fragile here. I don't want a pilgrimage because we might need that money for mercs. Maybe we need to. Septimus! Decent kid. Check London as a trade node to see if you can up it. I'm sure I can. I'm just not convinced we want to. Like, it's going to cost us money. Like, it's going to cost us 500. I just genuinely think we need that. Maybe we do pilgrimage. How much is a pilgrimage going to cost us? Like, our income is good. $390. I think we should. They're going to have to go to the Vatican. I mean, it's not that much more pricey to go. Let's go Alexandria because it's coastal. Canterbury hasn't been built, I think. Also, we're kind of eastern. You just get a bonus for visiting the capital of the ERE. Yeah, that's true. Maybe we just go to Byzantium. Is there anywhere else we can get bonuses for visiting on the way? Stewardship bonus for there. 200 dip. Marshal. Marshal, I'm guessing. Should we just do the whole thing by sea? We could go via Rome. See, check out Rome on the way. Bit of a grand tour, this. It's going to take us 2 years. We probably need to think about who our regent is before we do this. Before, you know, we fuck off for 2 years. Are you harder to kill while you're away? I don't know. Would building a church be better? Yeah, but it takes 5 years. Who's our... Who's our regent? It's Queen Juliana, and there's no guarantee she'd give it up. She does like us. Yeah, I always forget that these exist. I'm not convinced we can afford to go on a 2-year pilgrimage at this point. Yeah, we could do a grand tour. I feel like we should do a grand tour. Grand intimidation tour. We can hit up all of those vassals. We should tell you down here what the problems are. Increases in piety would be useful to us. Maybe I'll take one of the free travel options. What do you mean by free travel options? They depend on traits. Yeah, we don't have any traits, I don't think, that will help us. It's more expensive than a pilgrimage. Yeah, but it should be more intimidating. We'll go with justice. Let's give it a go. We've got a kid now. Oh, as in these. Hostile scheme resistance plus 50 would be quite nice. But I don't think we've got any of the stuff we can do any of these. No. So I think we just stick with our forwarders. Let's do it. My first stop will be my vassal Earl Telemachus' castle over in Nova Magia. Look forward to striking fear into my pathetic subjects, one holding at a time. We are going full Richard II here, aren't we? I receive a welcome worthy of a king at the gates of Earl Telemachus' castle, and my cold acceptance, flanked by heavily armed guards, sets the desired tone. My vassal dutifully receives me with all requisite deference. A learned woman. Simply must have her at my court. She is possessed. I'm not doing an act of tyranny. Intrigue challenge. Let's try an intrigue challenge. Yeah, we succeeded. Pomegranate cakes, and the others are boiled vegetables. What if I were to take these two distinct flavours and taste them at once? Should not be so bold. That sounds awful. Telemachus is putting on a performance for my amusement. When Earl Telemachus appears dressed almost exactly the same as Queen Juliana did on our wedding day. Grows closer to forming a friendship. We gain opinion of him. Fine. You what now? Wow. We missed that. Yeah, oops, indeed. How do we want to deal with this? No, part of our problem is we have no ability. Oh, hang on. We do now. We do now. Hello. I feel like we're going to fight it, chap. YOLO. Right. Duke Magnus stayed loyal, that's big for us. So did Duke Uther. Count Zodius becomes Marshal. You were actually in his castle when he rebelled. Wow. Yeah, no hard feelings, but also very hard feelings. I want some mercs. Holy Order. They're not of opposing faith, so I couldn't. And the nice thing about mercs is we can instantly go after that ball. Right, let's drop this to 3. This is going to require some... The good thing is we do have a decent commander. Need that guy. There he is. Get over here. Oh, how are you quicker? There's no way you should be quicker. We just need to not get caught out before our allies arrive. If we can snipe some units off in the meantime, all the better. More troops, nice. And get those, I'd be very happy. And I think we should... It's another bunch. Right, they've grouped up and they're off to sea, so they will be coming down. Need an organizer to swap out. Yeah, but I don't think I've got one that's anywhere near as good. Like, most of my good generals are fighting against me right now. Good news is we're not losing money. Oh, we got him. So basically, we were banging our wife while under siege, while the army outside was killing our enemies. That seems very us. Right, so they're massing down there. Is there any sight of our ally? Because he's in another war is the problem. So one would hope he comes up when he finishes his war. Also, our wife's going to give birth again, isn't she? So that's another kid we can throw into the battle. Yeah, who is the war leader? That is conveniently close. And we've got a siege guy. Well, we've got a siege train, anyway. Everyone is converted, that's good. Absolutely, you should split up all your troops. Oh, swap them out and then swap them back in again. I mean, it is a tactic. If you could maybe come help me, that'd be good. Fuck your war. Come join mine. Right, we need some supply. Damn! Nothing can possibly go wrong with calling her Morgana. Can we use her to get ourselves another alliance? Duchy of Valeria, where are you? I mean, you're away. Looks like we're not making it without the Allies' troops. They've got 6k troops down here. Really want an alliance with the Emperor of Septem Provinciae, but that's just not going to happen, I don't think. He is likely to die before. And he's not going to be interested. Strathclyde... maybe? Strathclyde would give us enough troops. Valeria isn't in any wars. Sieging leader's capital. We've already done that. That is the leader's capital. What we need is troops. That is what we need. Call to war. Get in here, dude. Need your hand. Right, who's got the siege train? You've got the siege train. Go sit on that. Based off the information I've gathered, I strongly suspect Fausta knows a secret which I do not. 92% chance. Can we get him into liking us range yet? Like, Magnus didn't act against us anyway. Right, we do have 7k troops inbound. What did you do to my wife? So as long as they're sieging, I'm happy. Sieging means we've got troops, time for troops to arrive. And they are inbound. Welcome, Caesar. With his troops, we can take this lot down. And once we've knocked them down, we're fine. I feel like we're going Dreadgain first. We basically just need to avoid being sniped. We are popping out the babies. Good job with sadistic so we can kill our own children. Here we go, here we go. Right, gather the troops. Can you just not? They really need to fix that. There just needs to be a scalable thing that kicks in when the Pope's already given a title. Or a claim on your fucking title. Or a bishop's done it. Like, you shouldn't just be able to hand them out like fucking candy. Not least because it's just really annoying message spam. Hello, boys. Have you met my Italian friends? Have you met my Italian friends? They would like a word. Right, we're going to chase all these fuckers down. Stop them grouping up again. This feels unlikely. Oh, our allies turned up. Nice. Hello. We have very good children. Yeah, the good thing is we're now at the point where even when our mercs drop, we outforce them. There is going to be so much death. Absolute respect to our Italian friends. They've really done helped us do a number of these guys. You inherited the Duchy of Aurelianum and 3 other titles from Duke Cassius of Aurelia. Where? Oh, did the Duke of Orleans we set up died? Oh, hey, look, we got 96 troops over here we didn't even know about. They ended up with enough gladiator candidates to bring down the market price. The good news for you, Caesar, is we're actually... The entire goal of this is to restore the Western Roman Empire. We are indeed Roman Britons, so... we're going to need to give Orléans out to someone. Has to be someone already in our court. You, sir. Have you ever considered, 1, putting a shirt on? You're 54 years old, for God's sake. And 2, becoming the Duke of Orléans. Still got 1,000 soldiers left somewhere. I think we can just start doing sieges now. Go and unsiege this stuff. Because the mercenaries are about to expire, but that's not a problem for us now because we out-troop them. Hostility is still ahead, which is good. Through my efforts to become a truly feared and respected figure, a vast number of guilty and disloyal persons have ended up in my dungeon. My cells are stocked to the brim with rivals, traitors, and common criminals. Perhaps it's time for them to meet death in hell and serve Britannia's interests in it while they're at it. In my macabre machinations, I envision a forest of impaled lowlifes and traitors surrounding Londinium on all sides, a grim reminder to everyone of what happens when their king is betrayed. I mean, it's tempting. I mean, I would put this to a vote, but I know exactly what every single one of you is going to vote for. No, because you have a bunch of time. This is the thing. Like, realistically... Hang on, won't I still be able to do that? Because they'll still technically be rebelling against me, and when I win, I will still take them all prisoner. Yeah, wave your murder disco emotes. If you've got them. I feel like it's in character for us to just literally surround London with heads on sticks. The forest of corpses. At last my vision has been brought to life by the corpses of countless criminals. I stroll with leisure to the ambient sound of squawking birds and the gentle drip of stale blood onto the sodden ground. Fate. Upon concluding my tour, I take in one last breath of the deathly miasma before returning home, content with my work. We are now the Impaler. They are starting to mass some troops again, but... Weak hook on Count Swan, who becomes one of our friends. He is absolutely worth being a friend of ours. It's a friend who hates us, but he is a friend. Just pour myself an ice cold blast of cold brew. Yeah, I really need to make some cold brew tea. What a wise decision, my liege. My friend Count Swan smiles nervously and bobs his head at me like a pigeon. Truly, I have nothing to add. Count Swan of Bois fears me too much to contradictions with my decisions. It makes him rather useless as a chancellor. I mean, there's a 100% chance we gain intrigue lifestyle from that, so... Mercs go in 35 days. Right, there go our Mercs. I don't want to do that. We need a new commander, that's you. I know those fuckers all lose the siege. Viking Strathclyde wants to commit 274 troops. I'm good, thanks. Right, let's start sweeping them up again. We can donate and he's going to gain 15 of us. Or we can just kill him. Right, I think what we need to do is start unsieging territory. I think if we head down and get all of this unsieged, we'll win. You're already excommunicated. I am. When you torture someone, you get a 50% chance to gain either 1 intrigue or 1 prowess, for a maximum of 5 each. I mean, that feels in character. But we do really need to get down this path, because we need to start murdering people. Double secret excommunication. Let's get dark insights, but then we are heading down this path. Let's get this stuff unsieged, because I'm pretty certain if we unsiege all of this, which will be quicker, we should just win the war. Kind of have to feel sorry for those guys. They were ready to join their big army. Royal Court events, Scornful Sycophants. Our Archbishop gains opinion of us with that option. Anything basically that doesn't make our Archbishops hate us is good. Billiken98, thank you very much for the follow. Cool, we've got another decent daughter. We are popping out the good sprogs. Right, they're unsieging that. Let's go unsiege that. They've got like 800 troops left. We're good. Let's unsiege some places. They're gonna go and they're gonna try for London, you know. She is Flamula. She's 40 years old. She can take the stress relief. Your steward, Duke Uther, has insulted me gravely. Good one, Uther. Actually, has he got kids we can marry yet? No. That's unsieged. There we go. Every single one of you needs to get into my dungeon. Right. It is time for a fucking reckoning. Raiders? Better not be being raided. Oh, you little shits. First things first, chat. Right, we can't do anything about those, but we can do something about those guys. Right. Okay. How are we looking on our council? It has such a good name, Lord Zoilus. Absolutely sounds like a Flash Gordon bad guy. I am Lord Zoilus. He is so close to liking us. Would you like some money? Yes, you would. Right. I am kind of worried about them. We could join the Empire and fuck them up from inside. Disco Dave redeemed a histo fact. I've kind of told this one before, but it is super relevant for what we're doing now, which is that everyone kind of assumes that the Roman province of Britannia was really kind of about the army and the Roman army, and actually the economy of Roman Britain was almost entirely dominated by the Roman navy. The Romans maintained a number of key fleets in different places. They maintained like a Mediterranean, well, they maintained an eastern and western Mediterranean fleet. They maintained, more critically, they maintained essentially a Channel fleet and a Bay fleet. And all of that was based out the south coast of Britain. And Britain was the primary economic vehicle for the Roman Navy in the same way as it would later become for the Royal Navy. So everything the Navy needed, so, you know, your iron working, your rope working, your woodworking, all of that stuff was part of the vast needs of the Roman Navy. And so significant parts of Britain were all rigged around in some way, supplying well, basically supplying the Roman Navy, which actually meant that a lot of the kind of the provincial government roles were very heavily held by Roman naval commanders. So, you know, it's a massively overlooked part of the Roman experience. Right, she really fucking hates me, but we do have one of her vassals, so we are going to give her that vassal. Right. Favour of a lady has only 2 years. Are we wearing all our fertility stuff? Because we should probably remove it if we are. Now the problem we have here is the struggle. Because we can't just create stuff. So if we want to move towards hostility, right, we need to, oh, we are just going to flat out murder a lot of people. I mean, we're going to torture him first. Oh, our bishop loses opinion of us. We'll do one torture. Who led it? Can anyone remember who led the revolt? It was the dude in... One torture as a treat, exactly. It was the dude in Thingy Castra. It was you. Now, he's terrified of me. I could listen to his screams for hours, chat. Bish, please, yeah. Let's chop his head off. Now this is what I was looking for. It did not trigger drift. It didn't trigger that. So there is no point us murdering them all. Duke Magnus. Why do you hate us all of a sudden? Oh shit, that guy was his family member. Orcs. Luckily we are swaying him. Now we could just move everyone to the dungeon. I like money though. Isn't using a hook drift thing? Reveal a secret. Use a hook on an involved ruler. Problem with revoking titles is we then need to give them out. Wendell, thanks for the follow, because we can't just create people, because if we create people, we drift towards conciliation. Give to family members who already have a hook on. Yeah, we could do that. Actually, that is a good point. We are going to be able to afford to disinherit at least one kid. Keep them around, so... Are you old enough to be educated? You're getting there. So what we could do... Right, first things first. Are any of these commoners? No, we killed all our commoners. We have... Who's the highest ranking? Duke Bellatricadus of Ordovicia. Everyone else is counts or earls. District titles, that's what I'm thinking, is we could farm renown. We've also got, like, as things stand, Uther is likely to be our heir. Like, I'm wondering whether we give Ambrosius that duchy. Because that's a good duchy to have in the hands of one of our dynasty anyway. Oh yeah, I forgot we can just abduct. Don't have to be outside your realm to generate renown. Yes, but I'm just more like, that's a powerful duchy. Having it in control of our dynasty is good. Because they'll generate living members, and living members will help. Oh, hang on. Oh, that's useful to know. Revoking their titles and then ransoming them progresses it towards hostility, because after they're released, they get claims on the title they had. So we just want to revoke off of everyone and then redistribute. Yeah, the Dreadship Yoink. Like, this should create... So watch this. This should create... No, it didn't that time. It did last time. Is it on release? Maybe. No, look. Different culture. Maybe it's a culture thing, yeah. Right. Who's asking? Earl Tristian wants to be released. I feel like we might let Telemachus out. Because he didn't murder us when we were having dinner in his castle when he rebelled. Not considered involved. Maybe that's it. Maybe it's because he left the region and therefore is no longer considered involved. Doesn't releasing him move towards conciliation, no. Oh, that's if you release without any request. But what I was thinking is we request with a hook. Because then we use the hook on an involved ruler. I want to test this out. Yeah, rebel. Go on, I dare you. Oh, you rebelled. You brave man. Lads, can you go deal with that for me? Mediolanum needs feudalizing. Right, who else? Right, that didn't seem to trigger anything. He still likes us 21. We could technically torture someone else. Also, how much gold can we give you to make you like me more? Wonder if we should... Oh, okay. I'm fine with that. Do you have to be a ruler to be involved? Yeah, I'm pretty certain you do. Old Flavius the Gentle is absolutely terrified of us. So we could just release him. Like, he's going to give us 50 gold for it. Or take a hook. I know it's going to move us towards conciliation, but... No, it won't, because we asked for money, we're fine. He has way too much money to live. Sorry, dude, I'm not letting you run around with that much money. Off you fuck. I'm tax farming, yeah. El Quintus was our really good marshal. I mean, not your rightful liege. Fuck off. Considering. Who's left? Hook the ones with strong armies so they can't rebel again and change their contracts and it's about to expire. Yeah, if I could be asked to remember to do that, I would totally forget. Yeah, we really need to watch out for this. So who's left? Torture him. How's our stress looking? Oh, well. You know what? Just go sit in the dungeon. Right. We now have territorial issues. How's our council looking? Not bad, really. Oh, we need to get claims, don't we? Claims advance the hostility. Let's get a claim on Ulster. That never went wrong for the English. Right, we've got 5 to give out. We could give one of these to the Archbishop. We could do some turbulent priesting. So it'll make our Archbishop like us more, won't it? Can we grant territory to him? No, because he's theocratic. Right, who's actually in our court that we can give stuff to? On the basis that they're going to instantly hate us the moment we do this. So normally I'd just create a random ruler, but I can't do that. Have that. And have that as well. I mean, he doesn't massively hate me. Let's swap that around. Because I would much rather that is something that does not give boosts to defense. Life duty's cool, happy tyrant and scheming. Thank you very much, Erwendil, and thank you very much for the follow. It is absolutely appreciated. We'll be back with more of this campaign next Sunday as well. Oh, actually, no, we won't, because Seaward's first game of the season. It'll be the week after. I mean, we could recruit 160. Fuck off. Sort by how much they fucking like me. Who hates me the least? Wow. Right. Vector we need to give out. Would spouse and stewardship help us? No, we're annoyingly just 1 point below the bit where it would help. I think. Like basically if I do this, see it stays 10. Because she only gives me 5. And 5 is not enough to jump me up to a level where it would do it. So we're better off just keeping her on assist, because if we move it to court intrigue, we drop to 6. So she gives us, she's already giving us enough to gain 1. But not enough to gain more. What else are we giving away? Tonbridge? Oh no, that's leased out, that's fine. This we need to give out. I mean, we're just going to have to give it to courtiers or haters. The good news is they really are scared of us. Like, our dread is good. Ideally you want people of the right culture. That's the problem. We just don't have anyone. Can you... Well, you're part of our dynasty effectively. Yeah, he'll do. Hey, kid. Congrats, you now own the Isle of Wight. Right, what else do we need to give away? We need to give away 2 more. So Magravinium is 1. Oh, Castra Tomasis is the other one, isn't it? Can you only give away titles to courtiers in this mod? No. This is the problem. Yeah, I mean, I could go to other people's courts and see if we could do it that way. The reason I'm doing that rather than just creating them is because if we create a ruler of an involved culture, it moves towards conciliation, and we really need it to go to hostility, because then we can end the struggle. Like, we could have a look, say, and is there anyone in your court that we could give? Like, could this dude, for example, we could give him that. There you go, congrats. So that just leaves us Castra Tomasis, which you can't give out anyway because it's currently under siege. So the moment these guys get down there and fight them, birthday party! Small gift. Brooch. Oh, the Duke of Valeria got murdered. Succumbed to fatal apoplexy. I kind of wonder if we want to preserve that alliance. It's still a pretty good alliance. And we could betroth them to our daughter to one of his kids for now. Now, we can always break it later. $4,000 of them as specials troops. Yeah, the special troop counts are whack in this. Yeah, I thought he must have hired some mercs. Sir, have you considered a career in the ring? Oh good, Duke Magnus gained 25 opinions, so we are gradually winning him back over after murdering his family. So we've got the piety boost one, prestige. Let's loot that, because we really don't want to be having more kids. Let's have a look. What's useful in trinkets? We will want that eventually. Prowess +3. I mean, yeah, the problem is the fertility boost is not necessarily useful to us. Maybe it's a little useful. That's another piety boost. Why are we not wielding the Thunderhammer? Because the dagger gives us a better boost in hostile schemes. And we are going to start scheming soon. People are starting to hate us less. This is good. Might as well do that, because we're not going to use that hook for anything. And it triggered it. Oh! Count Swan converted from Alan to Gallo-Roman. How old are we? We are 27. We have lived a very busy 20s. Right, so we need to give out those two. Do you have anyone decent in your court? That's Duke Uther. We don't really want to be... Head missionary and knights. Yeah, you do. How about that? What about in your court? We look like Prince Valiant from the comic. Yeah, we do have a certain sort of why not? It's the hair. Yeah, maybe we should change our hair. I don't know, I feel like we're the kind of character who just really likes having long hair. Are we in our Jesus phase? We're in our Jesus phase. Hostility is winning. Sadistic Jesus phase, definitely. Right. Because this is what worries me. Oh, not so much now. G'day, Cybound. Hope you're well. When do we need to get on with educating our heir? We are educating one of them, Ambrosius, who should be on stewardship. Uther, we've got a while on. Fallen Eagle is a mod that sets CK3 around the fall of the Roman Empire. And it's really kind of, it's a total makeover mod, and it is very good, I have to say. Strathclyde's getting worryingly strong. So if we got this to hostility, would we meet everything else to end? So we still need 80% of the de jure counties of your capital kingdom must be Britanno-Roman and Chalcedonian. So we need 10 more provincial conversions. But we could cheese that by moving our capital to the smaller kingdom, but I'd rather not. How good are we at stabby at the moment? Not very. So I think we go down these next. Because we need to start murdering people. Is it, chat, is it time for our pilgrimage? I feel like it might be. I do recommend checking out the Western Roman Empire title history. Should be able to, shouldn't we? Sort of sharp as the empire, the relevant empire for Urbino, wouldn't it? Or not? No, it just shows up as Kingdom of Italy. Oh, I can do it by the Western Roman Empire decision. Can I? Oh yeah, I can get to it that way. Hey, look, they got them all in there. That's nice. Destroyed in 350. Honest, calm, and arbitrary. Diocletian. Brave, diligent, and arrogant. Go right back. Look at that. Gordian. Pertinax. Commodus. Flamboyant, trickster. Craven and lustful. Trajan. Trajan was a genius, not surprised. Brilliant strategist, diligent, generous, temperate, brave, and honest. Nero. Kinslayer. Sadistic, zealous, and arbitrary. And Trajan resistant, same-sex attracted. Nice. Just, brave, ambitious, and gregarious. Diligent, grey eminence, august. I mean, obviously. Genius, comely, and delicate. Good shout. I like that. Well, that's a lot of attention to detail on that. Right. I think everyone's scared of us. We just put down a major revolt. No factions. I think it's time for our massive 2-year-long pilgrimage. None of those are going to be good. Better than our wife. Her job is to promote our authority. I think we're going on our gap here. So it would be a pious pilgrimage. Let's work out how much it's going to cost us. We're going to go to Byzantium. We're not going to go over land. I think we go from Londinium. We go via the sea. So we do that. Our experienced captains. On the way back, we'd want to do the same. But we'll stop off at Rome. It'll take us 3 years. What's our remaining dangers? probably just need mercenaries, don't we? Yeah. Need a caravan master. He's going to give us a really big speed boost. That drops it to 2. And also stop by the capitals on the north coast of Portugal. Yeah, that would give us some learning and some martial. Might be worthwhile. Kind of no reason not to, is there? So we'd go there after Gulf of Cadiz on the way back. We'd go via there. And we'd go via there. That's 200 intrigue. We definitely want to go via there. This is a proper world tour. $200 learning if we go via Heraclio. Should we go there on the way? Are you missing the Vatican? Oh, we are. We're not popping by the Vatican at the moment. Really should. This is a proper gap here, this is. Should we go via the pyramids? We'd probably want to do that on the way. We do it before we do Chandax. Makes us slightly less dangerous. This is a proper Seven Wonders tour, yeah. I want to take out that desert. Let's do that. It's going to take us 3 years. Oh, there's one there we missed. Interrailing but with donkeys, indeed. Maybe we go there on the way. I feel like that's pretty good. We could go via Nicosia after we've gone via Gaza. Or Giza. So that's via Chandax, is that? That's Persis. Into Donkey. Yeah. Right, I feel like that's probably enough places to visit. I mean, mind you, we are in the area. We go Babylon? We're already going to Nicosia. No, it adds a lot of because then we got to do deserts. I think we save that for another time. We'll do a future order for that. Iron Napa or Kavos. There is a touch of the Britabor order about this, isn't there? Why are we going via that? That's after that. Go via there. No, I think let's go with that. That's a hell of a trip. More piety, and we might as well. Jerusalem doesn't have landmarks yet. Yeah, otherwise we go via there. We're going to do that. We are going to start our 3-year pilgrimage. Intent, I think, is reflection. And I stress... That's going to give us a piety boost, isn't it? No, that's the piety boost. Let's do it. We're going to do it. Let's begin our 3-year jaunt around Europe. We need some travelling clothes. I feel like we'd have a less obvious crown. Forgot to buy travel insurance. It's the visa prices that are going to do you. It's a silly hat. I feel like we'd be travelling semi-incognito. And we probably would wear armour. But I feel like we'd have a nice cloak. Go an adventurer's cloak. Right, off we go. Next destination in 20 months. We are 1 over our limit now, but that's fine. Can we change her thing? Will that, I don't think it boosts us, does it? It's fine. Walking around the ship on our journey to Byzantium, I spot a fellow pilgrim who does not seem to be doing very well. Clearly his sea legs were never instilled. Maybe I should offer him some of my water. Yeah. More pious. That's fine. I think she's not in the council anymore. Yeah, it's probably that she doesn't contribute now on this. Because she's regent. God, she didn't waste any fucking time. She's also suspiciously pregnant while we're on pilgrimage. I'm outside with Prince Ambrosius as he suddenly disappears. Before I have time to really worry, he comes bounding back, clutching a small kitten in his hand. Victorius, Victorius, look what I found. It's a gift for you. I can gain a pet cat. Yeah, we're not doing that one. Pause. Yeah, I am suspicious. Spiritual journey has grind to a literal halt. We delay by 3 months, but we become more pious. That's fine. Baby event fires, I think, 3 months after conception. I'm watching you, wife. Why is there a choice other than a gain pet cat? Well, indeed. Oh, fuck off. Really do with our spy master not hating us. Dude, what happened to your wife? We have twins. We have Septimus. Holy shit. Hello, Septimus. We are winning the baby lottery this time round. Dick and Dom. Does the baby lottery pay out in babies? Yeah, unfortunately. What are we calling them? I don't think there was a Latin version of Richard, was there? Or a Roman version of it? Ricardus is just sort of a modernisation, though. It's a modern Rictus. Where are we at? Where are we at? Oh, look, there we are. We're on a little boat. A little boat steaming along. We need to save money now. 401 is still on the path to hostility. That's good. Another little boat tootling along. Where's our next destination? Oh, is it Egypt? Next stop, Egypt, guys. Intrigue. We're now going down this path. I propose that we accept these babies are ours. Probably a good idea. Yes, because that is a struggle catalyst. So we're just sticking these claims in because each claim we gain triggers 3 towards hostility. Every little helps. The sea storm catches us completely off guard as the lightning-riven sky starts pelting us with rain. With a sudden, thunderous flash, the mastheads burst forth with blue flame, engulfing the vessel in ethereal light. This is a sign! My panicked courtier, Mary, cries, clutching the rigging for dear life, and barely audible above the thrashing sails. We must turn back before it's too late. The Lord's geysers. Oh, we're delayed by 3 months. Hey, look, we're visiting a place under siege. That's always a good idea. Weak hook on Countess Minerva. That means if we use the hook to, for example, do forced partition, that should count, I think, as a struggle event. There we go. My son has learned East Iranian. Has he indeed? Bloody war tourist. We are absolutely a war tourist. We just did a little, you know, we were just passing through. Passing by the campfire, a pilgrim from another entourage is telling a story she once heard about the king of some faraway place called Britannia to raucous laughter. As she notices my hesitation, the storyteller looks at me reassuringly. Don't worry, my lord, this is surely about some other high and mighty nobleman. Guards, fetch my whip. Once more, the road ahead is dangerous, so for safety we have to settle for the night. While the others set up camp, I catch Galdolf picking up another unknown fruit. I admire your curiosity, Galdolf. I smile, but he gives me a mischievous look instead, then bursts. I'm sorry, my liege, but I cannot help myself, as he tries to sink his teeth into the fruit. I have no desire to gain an unknown plant rash for 5 years. Well, we got some learning experience from that. Oh, our sister. Is that our sister? Yeah, it is. Yeah, join us. Who's raiding us? And do I have bigger armies than them? Yes. We are absolutely going pubbing with our sister. Lose some gold. Gain eager reveler. Spiced wine for everyone. Really the best commander we've got. No, they're all commanding other armies. Our sister is now our best friend. And stay out. Since leaving home nearly a year ago, I've seen highs and lows, revelled in the wind blowing through my hair, and lamented the rocks in my boots. There are so many places, so many things I have yet to see. Out there on the open road I feel free of the stuffy castle, if only for a little while. The roads are full of pilgrims and wanderers. Perhaps it is among them that I will find peace of mind. Again, traveller. Diplomacy +1 and opinion of others. Okay. They're boating away across the sea. It's just a cat, Uther. Deal with it. We inherited the earldom of Nova Magia. That is that one there. We need to give that to someone. Oh, you're the dude who keeps eating weird fruit, aren't you? You won't convert those, so... Ideally do someone Britanno-Roman. Could really do with someone Britanno-Roman. Is anyone in your court? This dude. Grats. One of my horde of children. Speaking of, Uther is going to be a very good warrior. I feel like that's appropriate. Do we educate him? Go for our cousin wife. And we'll do Dominus. No, he's running away. He's not going to... We visited Byzantium. We gained 4 experience in travel. We have seen the sights of Byzantium. Where are we at now? Fuck off. How much gold do you need to go away? Problem is, murdering that Pope is not going to help us. Can use a hook for that. Mayor Bellatrodos can go away. Missed first hour, anything interesting happened. We crushed a major rebellion. And now we are on a gap year tour of the world. I finally stand on the hills outside Constantinople. A glimmering jewel of civilization echoes with the glory of the Roman Empire. It is truly a sight to behold. Near the centre I can see the Hagia Sophia, the great centre of worship, which is often considered the epitome of Byzantine architecture. It is far from the only wonder here, though, and as I gaze out over the city, I marvel at the glories of God's creation. We've gained the trait Pilgrim. We are now generating piety, which is good. Florentius is staring at the altar with an absent of accent. Florentius, I call him. My lord, he says, unfazed. I have something to ask from you. I hope you can forgive me. This place has moved my soul and agitated my spirit in a way I thought inconceivable. God has spoken to me, and his voice is clear, severe, and precise. It keeps going and going and going. The only sound I can hear now, the old world has gone quiet. If I could stay behind, I would like to devote my life to it. Oh yeah, we also created a forest of bodies in the middle of that rebellion, so yeah. I mean, tiny bit of stress. Our pilgrimage becomes more pious. Yeah, go for it. Oh, someone died. Who died? Our steward. We got another decent one. I love that that dude thinks we're going to make him a steward. It's like, yeah, no, that's just not happening. The Mayor of Scarborough. Or the Earl of Camulodunum. I think the Earl of Camulodunum, even though he's slightly lower ranked on it. It's a 5% chance we gain a scholar. Duke Magnus almost likes us again. Pilgrim put down a votive doll before the altar, bowing her head. I see Raphael blessing her. Is that a pope? It is the pope. New pope. New pope just dropped. Guys, new pope just dropped. Oh no, he's the archbishop of the Byzantine Empire. Durability increases by 10 and gains +2 monthly piety. +2% monthly piety. Yes, please. As our time at this sacred site draws to an end, I am satisfied in knowing that most, if not all, of my decisions throughout our long and distinguished journey have been taken to prove my devotion to the Lord and to Christianity. This being my first pilgrimage, and while no pilgrimage is exactly alike, I feel confident I am more familiar with what to expect. Byzantine, it's been an honour. Gain seat of the bishops for 10 years. Clergy opinion +10. That's looking a bit healthier. Pope, do you want to excommunicate me now? Also, can you not keep swinging the scales against us, please? Let's see if the Pope dislikes us less. -25. -15. Have your stupid fucking money. There we go. We are no longer excommunicated. As long as we get to keep our forest of impaled heads, I'm quite happy. We're still established, and that's all we need. Murder scheme, better. So where's next on our trip? We're going to try and kill... We caught a seagull. Definitely investigating the derelict ship. Much to my surprise, I begin to hear a voice hailing our ship as we approach the wreckage. The man appears to be a wealthy noble floating around on the remains of a door. Hail! I thought I was a never see another soul again, before the sea would claim me as it did my companions. Philippos. From Naxos. Gain some piety and some gold. Yeah, sure. Okay. Chat. I have questions. Indeed. That baby 100% isn't ours. We've literally been in the Mediterranean for the last year. It's God's blessing because you're such a good Christian now. I feel like that's what she's writing in the letters. Is it Naked Helmet Guy? That baby's getting murdered. Eyebrows are raised at that child, chat. Eyebrows are raised. Unless it has great shapes. I mean, that's, yeah. At a distance, the city of Roma is a forest of towers and a maze of stone buildings. As we approach, the scenery shifts. Ruins of monuments, walls, and ancient churches coexist with farms and grazing animals. Pilgrims seem to be everywhere, bartering, conversing, and queuing to shrines and tombs of the city's saints. Mansions of forgotten aristocrats now serve as hostels for the faithful. My fellow traveller Hilaria, great name, glances at me thoughtfully. My lord, we could spend some time here to study their customs. Gain piety, lose 81 stress. May gain wise man. Chances of finding a better artifact. Okay. The arm of St. George. Child was not to be. No, you're right that the child was not to be. It's not necessarily the way you suspected, my dear wife. I feel like we need a emote. Seas around here are thick with Afro-Roman traders going about their usual craft. Afro-Roman sword. I mean, I could just steal it. It's not that great. Increase control in... Relatively okay for control within our direct territories. Oh, Damnonia. Faith conversion there, please. Oh, no, don't. Get that first. Oh, she's now selfless. That is excellent news. Now, we were going back via Portugal, weren't we? Yeah. Duke Magnus likes us. This is good news. Has he forgotten that we murdered half his family yet? No, he still remembers it. Subjects lose 5 opinion, but we gain 29 dread. That is absolutely worth it. And now we have a hook on the Pope. What are we going to use our papal hook for? Remember that cultures and religions, a conversion needs to go for several rounds. Yeah. Our caravan leader wants to do stuff. Spedusa Massalid joins our entourage. Yeah, fine. Can we ask him to get recommunicated? We are communicated. We paid him off. I've seen the world and beheld its many wonders in my travels, but never have I beheld such beauties as the one I've seen in Tudai. Truly Suevi women are a cut above the rest. One particularly fascinating specimen has taken an eye as late, a peasant woman by the name of Vistrildi. I mean, she's chaste, so she's probably not going to have a lot of kids, and she's really not going to like us, and she's 37-year-old. No. We did enough of that we actually unlocked a learning trait, even though we weren't on the learning path. That's brilliant, because it means we can take pedagogy. Well, we're on the way home. Almost home. Hmm. You are absolutely going to end your days in the dungeon. Honey? Dear? Honey, are you pregnant? Always have been. I'm home, honey, from my 2-year pilgrimage to find you 3 months pregnant. Dear Force, yeah. Again. I mean, we could divorce and remarry. Which doesn't give us an alliance. I mean, we could try and steal that Empire title. But I feel like we should sort Britain out first. Could set Spymaster to reveal secrets. Yeah, how are we looking on our... Princess Demetria's hair needing ribbons under her chin makes me think her head will come off if they get tied. Oh yeah, I mean, isn't that what happens with children? Cousin wife, honey. You seem to be pregnant. She does give us good kids. Bloody Aryans. Uther is being guardianed by her. So the next one will be Dominus. Dominus, I think we will educate ourselves. I have a sneaking suspicion Dominus may end up being our heir, but we'll see. Yeah, we'll wait and see on secrets with her. What I'd really like to do is get some more cities down in here. How are we looking on factions? Yeah, ain't no one factioning against us. He's having a bit of trouble. I feel like Magnus is getting a bit too powerful for my liking. How's your scaly wife, Magnus? We should probably do some military campaigns. That'll trigger hostility stuff, won't it? Win a war you started against another involved ruler. You have to admire the nerve of whoever is sleeping with the wife of King Forest of Heads, the pious torturing impaler. Well, yeah. Let's do the traditional English activity. Exactly, Apathy Sloth, invading the Irish. I can gain a Scent Hound, I can gain a Beast Hound. He joins my court. We're not really a hunting kind of... We only hunt people. Tradition is important. Exactly. I really don't need your troops, but thank you for offering. Yeah, we'll up our fashions. What's our court levels at? Yeah, we're on middling everything, which I think is probably roughly where we want to be at the moment. Can we sell our troops too? Probably. I think we expose this, don't we? If we expose this, doesn't that move us towards hostility? Let's have a go. Apparently not. I could have sworn it said it did. Is a mayor an involved ruler? Well, he's a ruler. At some point we need to start thinking about whether we need to kill any of our children. Independence only, maybe. Yeah, that would kind of make sense. I mean, she is a Helen. Learn of El Caecilius' murder secret. Well, let's try it with him, because I'm sure it said... Reveal the secret of an involved ruler, plus 10 progress. Dead rival. Always nice. Gonna need to give that to someone. odd seeing people not hating me. There you go, if you convert. Now we know where Madonna got her idea from, that person's hat. It is a very silly hat. Ambrosius is coming along alright. $516 versus $471, so we are doing okay. Troutbridge wants me to kill my wife. Let's see what our percentage chances are. She's a good wife. Apart from the whole definitely cheating on us thing. But you have cashed it in. I think Ambrosius being content would be good. Frankish Kingdom. Go home, Franks. You're drunk. How many more in-game years do you think you'll be streaming today? Don't know. We'll be streaming for about another 55 minutes. Trout just wants the world to burn. Well, people have none for me, do you, Trout, I'm afraid. We may live to regret this. But you have been non-for-me'd twice over. Oh, I'm not going to get involved in that. Two old people happily in love. Good for you. Right. Kind of feel like we should start thinking about dealing with Strathclyde. We will absolutely push that man into a water fountain. Because that gave us a rival, which is a +10. Right. Promote culture. Okay, cool. So he's still doing the culture promotion, which is what we want. Let's make the Irish see the light. Yeah, I kind of feel like we need to start dealing with Strathclyde. Our spy master is searching for secrets, yes. Culturally, we're getting there. We just need a few more of these, I think. Yeah, we need 10 more, basically. 80% of the de jure counties of your capital kingdom. No, this isn't how many more we need. This is how many we need in total. I don't think we can be that far off that. I wish it would tell you how many off you are. I don't really feel like counting every single one of those counties, but I suppose we have to. Two, three, four. Right, give me county titles. We can't be that far off that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Oh no, that's Wales. That's Wales. And they're those ones, they don't count. So it's just this stuff. Is it not the 30 or the 40 in the text? No, I think that's telling us how many there are in Britain as a title and how many we need and how many we need to get to. It's not saying that's how many we've got. If that makes sense. Histofact. Useful Roman ones. In Eight's World and Jerry Can the Third. Thank you very much for the follows. The Roman client state system in London was in Britain was quite impressive and effective as a tool of Romanisation. Essentially, you take all the kids, you give them good educations, and you send them back as nice little Roman rulers. See, Earl Caecilius here. Like, he is an involved ruler. So if we expose his secret, reveal the secret of an involved ruler. It says you have 75, so 30, 40, but need 80, so it should be 32 or 2 more culture codes. Nice one, well worked out. So it is telling us how many. It's telling us how many we've got of the faith, but it's not telling us how many, and telling us the total of it, but it's not telling us what that works out as a percentage. Welcome to the chat, Lindop. So yeah, theoretically, if we get 2 more, that should tick over. Right, so if we expose his secret, so if we do this, say he's a murderer, nope. I feel like that is better. Yeah, but it should say catalyst triggered. And it didn't. We're invited to a hunt, but we don't really need to. Hey, look, Magnus is an impaler too. It was at ×3, but now it's at ×4. Was it? I mean, it's a ×6 now because that guy just did one. Yeah, we don't know anymore, so we can't. So Duchess Paula. Devon claim on the Earldom of Manconium. Someone's going after Manchester. Yeah, white peace. Sabina, the betrothed of my son Uther. Oh, that was Magnus's daughter. Magnus killed his own daughter. What? 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 Magnus killed his own daughter. Dude! Like, if you didn't want us to marry into the family, you just had to ask. I'm not judging. Look, it's fine when we do it. Gain a grandeur modifier. We'll put it on display in the court. Why not? We're short on court artifacts at the moment, so... Let's put the little bit of paper on the pedestal. How did he even manage to murder her? I mean, he must have just literally just out and out killed her. You can't plot against her. It's not sadistic. Right, we could beat Strathclyde if we went to war with them. Event of some sort. Yeah, maybe it was an event. Queen Juliana's a non-believer. That's not the only thing she's doing. Right, he's on culture, he's on religion. Anyway, useful need control increases. North Strathclyde. That little bit down there. Yeah, fine, go on. Because that does mean we can now build another town. In London. Oh man, he just got booted. Wow. Wow, he just got booted out. Been meaning to drop in since I saw your Mastodon post about doing the female world champion in F1 Manager. Great to finally catch you. Thank you for popping in. So we will be picking that one up again tomorrow evening, UK time. So that will be an off-stream, and actually, !Discord, and you'll want to check in on the F1 campaign channel, because as I've been playing throughout the week and advancing stuff, I post campaign updates and images in there, and then we'll pick it up again tomorrow on stream, because we're coming to the end of our second year. It's been interesting. We kind of accidentally created a car good enough for a championship challenge a bit too early. Which Lando is actually second in the championship at the moment. And we got K-Mag as second driver. But yeah, so I suspect we will get last race of the season, so Abu Dhabi, is it? Tomorrow and Monday evening, and then we'll probably be looking at getting Flursh if we can as a test driver and bringing her in, so we get the exciting end of year campaign bit on Monday. So absolutely join in for that as well. But yeah, !Discord, there's a text channel in there called F1 campaign, which is the one that's got like a post like how we're doing positions, thoughts on what we should do, all of that kind of thing in there, which is good. Right, so basically his kid's in charge now. He got booted out. He lost a Liberty War, didn't he? Dude. What an idiot. If it dies, it goes back to his father. I feel like he might not be long for this world. I've never done a Williams rebuild, and I probably should. Such history to that team. As I was saying on the Monday podcast last week, if you like F1, particularly between about 91 and 2005, there's a wonderful podcast called Bring Back V10s, which kind of looks at different events from that time. It's really, really good. Right, so we need a new spy master. Hello, Earl Aurentius, with your 27 intrigue, and you like us. On the plus side, this does mean we can stop swaying you now. Can demand payment from our son. That would count as using our hook. We should be able to negotiate an alliance with our son, actually. We should arrange his marriage as well. If there's anyone around with traits who isn't one of his sisters. And apparently the answer to that is no. Let's repair some of these. We just repaired that. Yeah, we did. It just hasn't dropped off the list yet. That's fine. We're generating good cash again now, which is nice. Oh, hello. Sir, you appear to have a large army in my territory. It is not something I agree of. Now he reckons that's balanced. I think we should win that. Oh, that's Strathclyde. Right, Strathclyde really needs to suffer for that. Oh, Romanius, you old dog, you. You old dog. Right, I feel that reason alone is enough to go to war with Strathclyde. Now we could do a struggle clash to get one of his titles. Or we could go with permanent tributary, which we haven't done a tributary war yet. And what that essentially does is it means we can diplomatically annex them after a while. What did Romanius do? Our Archbishop has a woman on the side. I feel like we're doing that. Yeah, the other reason I need to finish it too is because I want to spend an hour or so compiling a quick highlight video of Piastri's year with us. As I did record a ton of his crashes. So I just want to pull that together into a little video to stick on my YouTube channel. Celibacy wasn't an original thing for priests and bishops, I thought. Yeah, but it is part of our religion. Right, we're going to permanent tributary him. Now, I don't think we should need to raise anyone other than our own armies, because we've just smacked them around. But we can call in allies if we need to. Princess Spedusa of Galicia. She has no traits. Distraction for tonight, but nothing more. Strathclyde, you knew this was coming. Indeed. So there's his army. Should I call in my ally? Yeah, come join the party. Probably quite useful. The same religion, so I can't use the Holy Order, which is a shame. Who died? Marshal. We lost a Marshal. Yeah, Uther, you can have it then. Means you need a commander. And handily, we have a siege guy. He was a good Marshal. 13 months. Convert faith. Sir, I feel like you should convert. Sir, I feel like that might have been a poor life choice on your part. How much does our priest like us? Can we torture people again? Oh yeah, he's safe with us, man. Bit of light torture. He died how he lived, shirtless. Yes. Oh, he's our rival. Get in jail. Yeet yourself into the dungeon, son. Ambrosius gets gluttonous, impatient, or shy. I mean, you might as well get him. That's pretty much done him out of the inheritance. But do we need to educate? Yeah, Dominus. Diplomacy and learning. Neither are great. That means he's going to go on to stewardship. And we will educate him. That we now need to give out to someone. Do we have any useful courtiers? We need someone who's Britanno-Roman. Because we can't just create anyone. No. Not apart from Uther. Anyone in your court? Ah, you'll do. Oh, actually, no, you're ambitious. Ah, fuck it, fine. Oh, no, I can't because he's a guest. Steward and Knight, he's Afro-Roman. In your court? Guest. Actually, I could just invite him to court. No, he won't come. You'll do. Congrats, sir. We might as well go kill them then. How long is that siege? Oh, it's a 6-month siege. We'll take the 6-month siege. And then we'll go kill him. Oh, hang on, he's now hiring extra units. Yeah, let's not let that happen. Right, I reckon, yeah, with them in, we'll win. I mean, he must have just massively murked up. Oh no, he got the fucking Norse Strathclyde in. That's what it was. It's a granddaughter. Oh no, that's from when we were shagging Spatula Lady, isn't it? I figure we might as well just expose that. Oh, don't be having a go at me, wife. Don't be having a go at me. Miss, I got pregnant twice whilst I was in the Mediterranean. Actually, we need to supply. Um, 60% chance. 68. Iulus has been murdering people. Pot kettle back, yeah. What? Ke? Where'd my war go? Don't make me declare war on you again. Just because your dad died. I think the problem with that is because it's technically against the character, it seems. So when the character died, it reset our war. I suppose at least we got to start another war. It's annoying because it means we've got to siege everything down again. I mean, I'm pretty certain my cousin Alan is not going to join the war against me. On the basis that he can't. Because, you know, he's my vassal. Right, where are you lot going to land? I'm pretty certain she's not going to join your war either. You're going to land there? Cool, cool. I'm just going to come down and say hello. while you allow enemies of our faith to go about their wicked business without interference. Let's declare a war against the infidels, but which infidels? Yeah, don't fucking tell me what to do. Save it when you're grown up, Ambrosius. Right, let's go siege them down again. Oh, our son's become a goth. The Grand Prince Vengeful II of the Moya Confederation. You want my Warhammer 40k? Fuck off. It's like the best thing in my art and my possession. Right, station besiegers. You not go kill him. Isn't that like the second Strathclydian wall banner we've stolen? We're just going to burn this one. Starts listening to loot musics with epic breakdowns, yep. You should definitely walk there. Highly recommend walking there. Really good idea. Don't you fucking dare. Don't you fucking dare. Guys, you need to stop giving me war banners. I'm just going to burn this one as well. Hi guys. Oh, Paul's charmed one of our vassals. And he already learned Gothic. Well, we're friends with our son. I feel like he's not finding anything useful. So I'm just going to switch him back to Disrupt. Cultural conversion in Leeds, please. Gain some dread? Sure. Okay, hostility is still nicely in front. Yeah, we've got it now. We just need to be in hostility. Not a day goes by without some new inconsequential matter being brought to my attention in court. Today it seems like it's Duke Kulloch and Earl Albinus's turn to waste my time with a petty dispute. The more I listen to their reasons, the more I am convinced that the entire hearing is beneath my concern. I wonder how chatty your severed heads will be. I mean, it's in character. But no. Got what you deserved. Don't know why you deserved it, but you did. I assume he's just basically just repeatedly hiring mercs. He must have had a fair bit of gold. Oh, we can get straight there without taking attrition, so I think we're just going to do that. So we siege down this capital, we win this. 9 months, yeah, that's fine. Apparently we have 2 of these. Right, we should be murdering people. I feel like you need murdering. Oh, the Empire's got a breakaway kingdom. We could... He's the High Chief of Mumu. The ally with the Purple Nation. I think he's certainly allied with someone. Yeah. You'd think that guy would learn after last time. Chat, should we attempt to murder the High Chief of Mumu? London. Can we do anything? That's 19 months left. Can we go up a level on these yet? No. Can't build that yet. Guessing we can't increase that. I think Wincastria's maxed out. Maxed out. Oh, we can increase stuff in York. Let's do that. Oh, no, we can't. Annoying. Guessing we can't do that either. Increase trade point in London. I think it's only really worth it if we've hit the trade cap, and I don't think we had. Yeah, we're at 8. So there's no point increasing the cap until we're up to the cap. Basically. We could drop another city here. Oh, we need to build a temple there anyway. Let's get that temple down because it gives us options. It's worthwhile spending the 1k to turn it into a trade centre. Maybe we can save up for that. Nice. $625. Oh, we need a new physician. Let's try inviting one and see if we get lucky. Because you never know. Daniel is a physician. She is also a physician. She's 49. He's 52. Doesn't look well for a 49-year-old. She's got consumption. Physician, heal thyself. He's disloyal. Yeah, how about no? Drusilla. Right religion, right culture. Novice physician. Hired. This should win the war for us, I think. Wonder why our spy master hasn't found out who his wife is. She might. I wonder if her lover died. Welcome to the Tributary Club. This guy needs dealing with. Like, he's been at war with me twice. I shouldn't have a truce with him. How long until we can integrate them? So, I think it's 20 years? I think. Do we get it as a decision? Pet clause. Pet the cat. Spend minutes crouched by her side, petting her and scratching her under her chin. When I stand up back again, I feel lighter and having a long time. We could sell trivial titles. Why not? A poison-tipped cat, the best kind of cat. How is our plot against the High King of Mumu? You can be bribed to join the scheme. Separate tab on your personal relations for tributaries, do we? Oh yeah. So he's a realm size of 10. He's got that many troops. That's presumably how much he's giving us each month. Everyone loses stress from having a cat. I'm slightly worried about the Franks. Don't like their alliances. After 20 years as a tributary, you can right-click interact with them to annex them. Until then, you get it grayed out with the all of these thing. So, if we go to our screen... yeah, that. So basically after 20 years that'll become active. Nice. We have a hook on the Pope. I feel like we should do something with that. Because he's going to die soon. Doesn't have enough gold to give us. He's a very poor... The Pope is very poor. He pays and gives me a hook. No. Just our daughters. Honey, can you educate one of our daughters, please? Domina, yeah, just educate her. Oh, we could send some gladiators off, couldn't we? 69-year-old. He's already got the uniform. Have fun, dude. Have you considered being a gladiator? Don't think we got anyone else we can turn into a gladiator. How has that got low durability again already? We could join a grand tournament. I mean, we have crazy high prowess, and we can actually make that higher if we equip the other weapon. Our first son not married. Yeah, the problem is we've got to find someone to...
Tie for your streams and the VODs on the Victorius kitty.
Oh, I'm glad you're enjoying them, Duquesne. Thank you very much for continuing your sponsorship, your subscription. It's very gracious of you. Like, we have got him set to allow marriage. The problem is we haven't got anyone in our courtiers who's useful for him to marry. He's betrothed to the daughter of King Galsberto. Oh, we betrothed him, didn't we? We betrothed him. Rope Trick, 5 gift subs. Thank you very much. That's useful. Enjoy your new emotes, people. Enjoy your emotes. Blackpoint001, Australo, Lurker Ben, Fun Brad, and Broken Mnemonic. And King's Rook. Very generous of you, Rope Trick. How is
Rope Trick gifted a tier 1 sub to Kings and Skorok. They have given 22 gift subs in the channel.
You want to betroth your daughter Magnilla of Pictonum to... I mean, she is pretty. I assume you're currently losing a war of some kind, are you? That's not a bad idea if Ambrosius ends up becoming our king. Now the problem is it's an empire title. Or it's under an empire title. But we could work around that. We might even be an emperor ourselves by that point. You introduced me to a wonderful mod, and that's worth people getting to present fun kitty cat mode. Honestly, I genuinely think this is one of my favourite CK3 mods I've ever played. And we haven't even touched the surface of it. Like, it's going to be fun to just play like some of the stuff down here. There's multiple struggles in it. It's really nice. I feel like that's actually not a bad matchup, because Uther is going to be our ruler at this rate. Just check, travel distance doesn't prevent you having children with your wife. Well, maybe there are our kids then. Maybe we were just shooting our load over right over the French airspace. Does that mean it's... Yeah, they'll be born into our house, so it's fine. Apparently they are slightly related. How old is he? 12. So she will still be of an age to have kids when they marry. Yeah, okay, let's go for it. Let's go for it. I think it's worth a pop at least. Didn't one of your characters sleep with a genius somewhere outside Diplo range? Yes. Yeah, we were lobbing spunk right across the sea for that one. Right. Were you saying that it might be worth us upgrading our trade centre? We could commission a monument as well. Right, how do we upgrade a trade centre then? Because we can increase the cap on that. Us insulting our dear loyal wife for the last 2 hours and almost murdering her. We hovered over that divorce button as well. And it turned out we were just sending her little love packages back home from our travel. The coins on that had the cost to do it is a badly designed. Well, that increases the cap. And I'm not sure if increasing the cap is the same thing. We could just commission a statue of ourselves. Next to that, you can click the coins icon, can you? Oh yeah, there you go. Look at convert into trade center for 1,000 gold. Sure. So that's a trade node now. That's already gone up 0.8 in trade power because of that. So that's not bad. Constantinople's the biggest trade node by the look of it. Look at that global trade power from Constantinople. It's pretty special. So pile of coins means that holding's a trade centre. That makes sense. So these ones are the trade centres. Local trade power depends on local holdings having markets and things. So yeah, we know we've got a bunch of markets around, which is helping with that. And I presume local translates as within the same duchy, maybe? Rome's doing quite nicely for itself. It's more like Empire or Kingdom Duchy. Yeah, I mean, maybe Kingdom makes sense. It's probably got a sort of Diplo range modifier on it. My agents have learned that High Chieftain Kethanak is currently undertaking a journey to Thormund, which will take him through several patches of wilderness. All it is missing is the band of thugs that will tragically slay him in a highway robbery gone wrong. I can already imagine his blood seeping into the dark soil. The thugs did their job and High Chieftain Kethanek is no more. Heh. Hostility +5. We're getting there. If you go to Rome and see where the income comes from, you see money modivers. So I presume that is where That's getting 14 trade bonuses of tax plus 0.5 a month. Nice. So we're getting 4 trade bonuses, or each giving 0.5. Nice. I'd really like to dev up London, but actually I suppose we can now we've done the cultural conversions we need, don't we? Once he's finished on Leeds, I think we might start pushing dev in London. Every 500 gold upgrade of a trade node increases its trade income by maximum by 5 gold. So if it's full of full, it's plus 2 gold a month. Nice. To develop London, invite a trade envoy from Russia. Well, yeah. Dominus could be vengeful, deceitful, or calm. He's potentially our heir. I think calm gives stewardship. Diplomacy, intrigue, scheme, discovery, chance. Intrigue and prowess if he goes vengeful. Yeah, keep vengeful. So, new High Chief of Mumu. I feel like this man needs to die. Get anyone to help? Totally up for it. The woman of King Ragnachar. Those alliances I'm not happy with. Especially the one to Aquitaine. How's our men at arms? Because we could absolutely afford some more. Max on bowmen. Beautiful, beautiful cataphracts. And how long before he's plotting against us? This scheming is getting out of hand. Nothing that any loyal subjects should be worried about. No. Ambrosius. It's decent. Boo, they discovered my plot to kill him. Anyone else want in? It's open season now. Can we do any innovations again yet? No, apparently not. When does that unlock? 9 years. Progress is 46. Cool, so 9 years time, 1616, we will be able to start unlocking more bits, which is useful. We did just lose our alliance because Ambrosius got married, but can you stop discovering my agents, please? I'm trying to murder you. You're making this very inconvenient. Just sit back and get murdered. Skill is legendary and renowned throughout the world. Yes, I will absolutely pay you to do whatever the hell it is you want to do. We just got some territory from someone. Oh, is it Camalodunum? I think it's Camalodunum, isn't it? Gore. Oh, I built a barony by mistake. That's annoying. I'm gonna have to do that. At least I can give it to a holy order. I mean, long term it's quite useful because we can get that back and turn it into a troops place. Once we get one more domain limit, we'll do that. King of the Suevi. I feel like you're stretching the definition of kingdom there. We do have some daughters coming of age, though, and we should think about what we do with that. I think we're probably going to want to marry her for traits. Because we've got some really nice stuff. We could then conquer some territory and give it away. Which would be nice. Damn it. Watered. At least can't discover the plot. So, Ambrosius got married. When she comes of age, we will marry her off. Yeah, I think we definitely marry her for traits. I just think that'll be useful. When does she come of age? January, okay. Look, fine, I'm plotting to kill you. I admit it, what do you care? Why are you so fussed that I'm plotting to kill you? Chill. Dude, chill. Yep. Slightly higher quality, why not? Feel like we should take that. Because then we could marry our daughter for traits and give her title to... and give that title to them. Oh, Mumu's coming in. Strathclyde wants to help. You know what? Yeah, come on in. Why not? I don't think you're going to get that much war score. I do not think you're going to get that much war score. Right, you need to marry for traits. And it needs to be matrilineal. I need to not be a ruler. So we could get her a pretty French boy. He is our nephew, though, he's chaste. Nice Armenian boy. Get you a Vandal. Kind of ideally, we do want someone that's culturally related to us. He's handsome. You'd be quite good. While you're doing that, you go kill them. I am good, thanks. Queen Juliana's hand trembles beneath mine. She tells me what strange things people say about me, frightening things. She wonders which of them are true. Most of them. Everything I do is to protect you. Apart from the time I tried to murder you. That definitely wasn't to protect you. Prowess +8, Knight effectiveness +10, and advantage in planes. Hey, it's pretty good. Dominus gets to keep sadistic, ambitious. Dominus is heading towards being our heir. Tyrant, sadist, cat lover. Steve, my author description. Turn that sword into a pedestal item. I could. How does it compare with our Warhammer? So that gives us more knights and knight effectiveness. That's only illustrious. If we got ourselves and he would be good. Like if it was a illustrious level, I'd rename it to Excalibur. Do you ever give those swords away to bodyguards or generals? No, I'm not sure if there's an advantage to doing so. Maybe there is. Prestige per dread, dread gain, natural dread, powerful vassal opinion, court and guest opinion. Yes. All those things sound nice. Dublin is not feudal. We are going to do that before we give it away. Of Literis Saxonia. Where that? Oh, okay, over there. Sure. That's 65. That means we're just shy, so we'll get that very shortly. And magnificent sword. Right, 2-month ticks. So that's 1. Assume Strathclyde's going to war with him. That's 2. Just because I want to do this. Oh, it's now a city holding, is it? No, that's a barony. Oh, it's because they've renamed them slightly, isn't it? Yeah, that's what it is. Okay, that is getting granted to you, sir. And you can have Athlone as well, but you need to do something about that. So that's good. That brings us back under our total. Baron Narcissus is another excellent name as well. That's another proper Flash Gordon bad guy name. How are we not trying to murder you? 737, that's looking good.